Hello and welcome back to another episode of Todd Teaches DDO. Today we are going to be doing a quest, Rest for the Restless, with Dynesta. However, before we do the quest, it's time to finally introduce us to one of our houses that are along the outside of the marketplace. So we are going to be making our way over to House Phiarlin. So if you look on your map, it's over here next to where we did the Binder Rescue quest, House Phiarlin Enclave. So we're going to go inside and I'll give you a quick tour before we do the quest. So each of the houses is known for different things. House Phiarlin is known for its spellcraft and its entertainers. It's also the place that houses the graveyard where the dead of this city, Stormreach, are buried. So House Phiarlin, it's a very kind of open, airy place, lots of platforms up above and trees and everything. If we take a look at our map, we can see there's quite a bit here. We're right here by the entrance. Takes us back to the Stormreach marketplace. There's an airship tower. If we go all the way back to the... which direction is this? To the west over here. Straight ahead of us is a small stage where you can pick up one of the quest chains that we're going to be doing here in our next level or so. This is the Carnival quest chain. It has 4 or 5 quests in it. It's a pretty good little quest chain. So I'm just going to do a kind of a quick tour. I'll take us around. We'll go around here to the right. So there's a quest up here. This guy, Carnot Thar, and he gives us a quest that's back here, which is the Tier of Dakan. So around here on the ground floor, we've got the first quest that takes us for the Carnival chain. One of the quest givers for the Carnival chain up here. There's a huge stage, and every once in a while you can actually find things going on in this stage, especially if there's an event going on. And there's these ramps that go all the way up, and you can see there's kind of people hanging out, walking around, and these ramps just kind of go up, and you can kind of see the whole house from up here. So we'll drop back down here. So there's the entrance. Keep moving around. Here's another quest giver. He can take us to another quest that we'll do later on. There's a Tangleroot artifact collector. Tangleroot's one of the places that we need to go to pretty soon. Back here is the last quest in the Carnival quest chain. Another collector person over here. No, this is the quest giver. There's a collectible person somewhere. I thought they were over here. Here's a teleporter. Now each of the houses has a teleporter. Before they did the airships and stuff, you used to use these teleporters to get around quickly. If you click on it, it gives you all the options for different places you can go. So there's all the different houses. There's the marketplace, which drops you off by the fountain in the main entrance. Inspired Quarter, which is a high-level quest area. And Hall of Heroes, which has a bunch of different shopkeepers and stuff. We'll step away from the teleporter for now. If we continue around the outside, there's a slow little table here. This guy will take you to a quest area called Thranal, which is it's a ruins of an ancient civilization of giants and stuff. And you got a quest chain. I think it's levels 8 through 10 or 8 through 11, I believe. And then further up, if you look up here, there's the Necropolis, and this is the graveyard. Well, I guess it's not the graveyard. I guess the graveyard's a different place. The Necropolis, though, has quest chains. Several quest chains, actually, that range from levels 4 all the way up through, like, level 16. Keep moving around to the side. Here's the Caged Trolls, which is a quest we'll do fairly soon. There's this big building here, which is one of the Carnival quest areas. If you go back behind it, you'll go up to these people here, and this is where you'll go to Tangleroot, and we will actually be doing that soon, maybe another level, and we'll run the Tangleroot quest chain. So you talk to the Far Shifter here, and he'll take you to Tangleroot. Oh, this guy takes you to Tangleroot. Where does this guy take you? I don't remember where this guy takes you. You gotta get permission before he'll take you. That guy takes you somewhere.
He takes. There's just that one random quest. I can't remember what it's called. It's a higher level.
Yeah, it's this high level quest somewhere. So come back around in front of the building. You can see there's this little area here in front where you have the mailbox. Each house has a mailbox. They also have different vendors and house patrons where you can earn some of your favor rewards. The vendors will give you stuff. You can get extended spells, but you have to do enough quests for the house first. So we'll continue back. Here's another collector. And around back behind here, there's another little stagecoach, which is another quest. High level quest. Or higher level, I should say. And keep moving around, and we finally get over here to the airship tower and the Bogwater Tavern, which we will step into real quick because this is where we pick up the quest. So the Bogwater Tavern is also a big kind of open area. There's a spirit binder, a quest, a barkeep, and then there's three quests, I believe. There's also like a stage thing over here, some waterfalls you can go down and see. Just kind of a neat little open air tavern, another little stage in here. So one of these people gives us the quest we want to do. I think it's Lady Nepenthe. I am mourning, I do not wish your company. May I ask the reason for your sorrow? I mourn the loss of my only son, blah, blah, blah. And did he join you in Stormreach? No, he took passage on an airship across the sea. What happened? It reached land but could not halt its wild progress, smashing the hills. Okay, what vengeance could I take? His body was not found. Received a letter. They raised his bones. Oh, I would avenge this blasphemy if I could. And then she says, you can go dispatch him, and I'll try to accomplish this. So, Rest for the Restless is the quest that we're going to be doing. So let's go ahead. We'll leave the other quests for now. We'll go ahead and make our way back out, and I'll show you what's in the middle of the house. So this time we'll make our way above the top here. You can see down below there is our second, it's not really a tavern, but it's a quest entrance that is supposed to be a tavern. It's part of your festival, carnival chain, I mean. And you can see the quest givers right there. It's called the Golden Wing. And then we'll cross this bridge here. Let me move this over a little bit. We'll cross this bridge to this kind of main platform in the center. The player's dais. Dais. Here's the auctioneer. Here's the main entrance to the second tavern, the Golden Wing Inn. And then we'll come back around. You can see this is back to the main entrance. Let's see, anything that we missed? Back up here on these platforms, they can take you several different places. Here's a Temple of Vol, which is a quest that we'll do later on. There's some trainers for your spellcasters and your entertainers, sorcerers, wizards, bards. Another quest giver over here. Let's see what else. There's the mailbox. We already looked at all that. That's about it. That's there's a shop, Vestry Arms. There's the Phiarlin vendor and the Object Desire, which is a magic shop, and the Erstwhile Emporium, which is another magic shop. So a couple shops, some trainers, lots of quests. The Tangleroot area, the Necropolis area, the Thranal area, all of those are here along with the carnival quest chain. So quite a few things in this area. So we'll go ahead and we'll join Dynesta to do our quest. So we're down here. You can see there's the mailbox. It's a little sewer entrance over here. And this is our Rest for the Restless entrance. So Vault for the Restless, we'll go ahead and enter. This is a quest with a lot of undead. Vault for the Restless, or Vault of the Restless. So you want a cleric or a paladin or something, maybe some good aligned or undead bane weapons if you have any. So I've got this lesser undead bane Blade of Inquisition I'll use. I also have my Turn Undead, which isn't great, but I'll use it. And I think I have, 3 minutes left in my Phiarlin, so I'll go ahead and raise her up while I have her. So this quest is fairly straightforward, I should say. You want to destroy the skeleton warrior crafted from Nepenthe's Sun, and send 6 skeleton mages to their rest. So we kind of start off, there's an area behind us, the rope we drop down in. We're going to go forward. And once we get up here, I think that there's some skeletons around the corner. So you can go left and right. You want to go left first. And you'll get a valve you want to turn. Because there's a door that's dropped down over here to the right. If you don't get that, you'll have to come back for it. So might as well get that first. So that opened up this doorway here to these skeletons, who are super easy to defeat at this level. On normal, yeah. On normal, as you've seen, we really haven't had much difficulty with almost any of the quests. You just want to be careful and take your time. So just go along the only path that moves forward. And you'll reach a junction here. Ahead you'll see some skeletons. They'll probably start shooting at you, so you can go get them if you would like. But then you're going to want to go back. If you have somebody, I think you need somebody who can pick locks. You'll go in and it's kind of a trap. You try to get the chest.
Nope, you don't need to pick this lock.
But once you get the chest, it closes up on you. And you'll have to defeat the quote-unquote ambush before you can go further. But yeah, you don't need someone to pick the lock. You just need to come in here, and then you got to fight your way out of the ambush.
You might need someone to pick the lock on Elite, which might be why you're thinking that.
Yeah, on higher difficulty, you may need someone to do that. I'm not 100% sure either. Now, you'll come across this next hallway. You'll want to go south down the hall. You can see there's a skeletal mage at the end. So fight your way past some of these things. Go kill the mage, because they have a chain lightning spell, which is pretty evil. You can see they have kind of the aura around them, which is a aura of undeath thing, which will slowly drain your life. But you've got a passage here that you'll go through. It takes us west. And here you'll reach another intersection. So on this intersection, we've got a doorway with double barred doors. You can see each of the doorways has a different symbol on it. So in both of these areas here to the north and to the west, there is a... it's probably supposed to be a puzzle. It's not really. But it's a trap floor. You can see there's danger. There will be spikes that pop up out of the ground. Let me see, maybe I can search it out.
I can spot it, but I can't search.
Excuse me. Anyway, there will be spikes that come out of the ground. Sorry. There's 3 valves. You've got to hit them in the right order to unlock them, light them all up. Really, I've never really memorized the actual order. I just kind of go around in order. Once you hit 1, the spikes start popping up. Just kind of time them. I just go around in order and hit them. And apparently the first 2, so I guess it's here on the left-hand wall and then the one straight ahead to the south, and that will actually get that one. So you can see now they're both lit up. That door's open. So we'll go to the west, and I do the same thing. I hit the one here on the left wall. Spikes start going. And I hit the one at the end.
Spikes do about 10 damage if you don't make a reflex.
Okay, so about 10 damage a piece.
Not too bad.
And then I always come back to the one on this wall. So that gets those two lit, and then go straight across and get the one on your right hand side, which apparently didn't help. So let's try this one here. Okay, so if we got the end, let's do the right one then.
Oh, I'm standing in the trap. Don't do that. That's a bad choice. Try the middle one.
What?
Try the middle one.
Alright, we'll try the middle one again. Like I said, I never memorized the thing. I just kind of keep doing them all until they work.
Eventually it'll work.
Yeah, eventually they work. Okay, let's try getting the middle one now that that one's lit.
There you go.
Alright, so I'm not really sure what the pattern was there. We had this one lit and then we did the center one. Just keep going around until they all light up, and then you get the two doors unlocked. So we'll have our hireling follow us again. We'll continue to the south. So you get another split here. You need to clear out everything, so you might as well just get everybody that comes to you and then pick a direction to go around. You can see here to the east that there's a lever thing on the wall. We're going to need that in a minute, but we'll come back to it. So we'll go ahead and continue. You can see that there's a drop door. That's what the lever opens up. But let's go ahead, come back around here. So here's the lever. There's a path that continues though to the east. This takes us to a shrine. So if you need it, shrine. There's nothing else really back here. We don't need the shrine though, so let's go back. Now, with this lever, the thing is, when you hit it, you're going to get another quote-unquote ambush that pops up. So usually what I do is that I'll hit the valve and kill everyone that pops up.
Just a couple of
gas, and then I'll hit it again. Now, if you're in a party, you can have one person do this part. They can stay in here and hit the lever and you can go through the gate. Or if you have a hireling, this is something that's really nice. Stand outside the area of the gate. And then if you right click the lever, or the valve I guess in this case, so that it's highlighted there, you can use the interact button and send your hireling to go get the valve. I do insist, hireling.
She kind of doesn't want to.
Of course, your hireling has to actually follow directions. Bless you. Let's see. What if I'm standing in here when I send her? There we go. And then I'll move out. So she'll hit that. She's stuck inside there, but if we come around the outside, we can see that the gate's open. And then the thing is, you can just call your hireling to you, and she's on this side. Now, if you don't have a hireling and you have to have friends come and do this part, when you walk into this room, you're going to have a bunch of skeletons pop up when you hit this valve. But this valve will open up the other gate so that your friends can join you. So you hit that, you get some friends pop up, kill the ones here on the ground, and then up above on the ledge will be a couple archers. So if you got throwing weapons, you can do that. Otherwise, if you have cleric or something like that, they should be able to hit them. You see my hirelings killing them. And then you'll go to the south again. You'll reach another intersection with a door right in front of you. This door, I believe, is another shrine, which is kind of strange that there's so many shrines in such a short quest. And then up this path.
Especially since other quests desperately need more shrines and don't have them.
Up this path, some more skeletons here. And another mage. Arcane skeleton. So take out the skeleton, the arcane one. Come up and around so that you're facing down this hallway with the bookshelves at the end. I believe this hallway has fire traps on the walls. So what I'll do here is I will apparently let Dynesta run ahead. You're just going to move forward enough so that they start going. After that, if you're smart, you can just time it here. Just stand back. On normal, they don't do a lot of damage, no.
On elite, they will kill you.
On elite, they will kill you, though. So time it. You can see if you move along one wall, you can just gotta time one and you'll go underneath the others. So get to the end of the traps. Face down to the south again. There's some skeletons at the end. Go up the hall and kill those skeletons. Okay. There's some skeletons up above, which, again, if you have a Phiarlin or something, they can probably take them out, or some ranged weaponry. You need to pick one of the directions. You're probably going to end up going around the whole thing anyways, because it loops. So you pick one of the directions and go, and you'll travel around until you come to the ramp that goes up. So there's going to be some arcane skeletons up here at the top you'll want to kill. And then there's a hallway off to the right, which you don't want to go down yet. Kendra. God damn it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and use my Seek Eternal Rest. I'm going to try to turn these guys. Nice. So, anyway, Nepenthe's son is up here. You can lure them back. But since Kendra screwed up everything, all you really need to do is kill Nepenthe's son. Now, there's a couple of skeletons up here, and then there's the other two mages you want for the optional. So you want to leap across, kill the arcane skeletons on both sides. Oh. And you get that little extra XP. Now, the sad thing in this quest is that there's no chest at the end. There's just that one chest at the beginning. And you can make your way all the way down this pathway that's up here above, and it takes you back to a rope to leave. But there's no more chests in it, sadly. So take yourself back up to the marketplace. We'll go ahead and we'll run around back to the Bogwater Tavern to turn it in. And there you have it. Rest for the Restless. Pretty simple quest if you have something to handle undead. If you're a class that does not handle undead very well, then you might have some trouble with that. So just keep that in mind. If undead is not your thing, find some friends or get a good hireling. So we succeeded. So you tell her goodbye, Lady Nepenthe, and she gives you a reward, which that's not that great. Pick your reward and finish it up. So there we go. Rest for the Restless. That's it. We're going to go ahead and go back out and go up to the airship. And that's it. That's Rest for the Restless. And that's House Phiarlin. Lots of stuff in there. Probably more stuff in House Phiarlin than any other house. But we'll be seeing the other houses as we get there. So, anyways, until our next episode, play games, have fun, and we'll see ya.